and also launched a pilot with the Department of Defense. 3 more utility pilots are coming online before 2015. Thank you for your attention.
Now, all the way from Pittsburgh, we have Soul Power.
Hi, my name is Matt Stanton. I'm one of the co-founders of Soul Power. Soul Power is creating energy-harvesting shoe insoles that allow you to charge portable electronics while you walk. The device takes the kinetic energy from your step, converts it to electrical, and then stores it within an external battery. The user then can access this via a wired USB connection, so they can use it on any kind of mobile device. For every hour of walking, you get 2.5 hours of talk time back on your phone. The device has been podiatrist approved and is entering comfort testing now. We've seen over 6,000 pre-orders in the last 3 months come through our website and received interest from all of the major outdoor retailers. We've also received interest from telecom providers looking to bring the technology to developing nations, as well as securing a government contract to supply units to the military. Right now, our team is really excited about the opportunity, and we're looking to bring Soul Power to every boot, shoe, and sandal across the world. Thank you.
Hey folks, I'm Pierre Lafarge, the co-founder and CEO of Spark Fund. We are an energy efficiency financing firm, and we are trying to make energy efficiency financing simple, fast, and easy. We embed an innovative financing solution with some really cool pricing tools right into the sales process of channel partners like contractors, installers, manufacturers. Folks are out there every day selling efficiency equipment like LEDs and HVAC. Their biggest problem is upfront costs. Their customers don't always have the money to write the check. That's where we come in. We can cover that upfront cost and pay it back over savings. We are in market with 97 partners, including a large LED manufacturer. We just rolled out our solution over their 40-person North American sales team. We just closed a Series A, raised our first pilot fund, and have a $150 million full-scale facility with an equity anchor raise. So we are really excited to be in this market. It's big, it's growing. EPA regulations are really pushing this market forward. Commercial building owners are starting to get excited about energy efficiency, and LED technologies and others are getting more modern. Thanks.
And last up in energy, we have Tim Malone.
So schools need money, but they can't raise taxes and they can't cut salary. So Tumalo gives K-12 schools a no-cost, no-effort way to reduce their electric bill 10%. See, schools and other buildings are paying a surcharge based on the 15 minutes a month they use the most power. So we install energy storage. These are cabinet-sized batteries that we discharge and reduce that peak load. We ask for no money up front, and instead share in the savings. We also take advantage of some sweeping new energy reforms. We use the storage, collect a second revenue stream, keeping the electric grid safe. Altogether, this is a $22 billion a year industry across all types of buildings. And $100 million of that will come from school installations, including our pilot site at Maple Hill High. We're Tumalo, and we think schools should spend their money on kids, not kilowatts. Thanks.
So we have a special treat for you right now. We have the wonderful Mayor Vincent Gray here to join us. The District of Columbia has been a wonderful supporter of 1776 from day one, so it is my honor to introduce Mayor Vincent Gray.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I have to ask right from the outset, please don't hit me with the gong, okay? You should have seen the person's face when he went off after getting hit with the gong. I've been here any number of times. And I, first of all, want to thank Evan Burnfield and Donna Harris for the great work they have done to bring 1776. How about a big hand for them? And this is the second Challenge Cup that we've been involved in, and what a great opportunity it is. For those who don't know, which would probably be most of the people in the room, the District of Columbia was one of the first investors in 1776. We did it for not so much philanthropic reasons. We did it because we felt that this was a way to be able to grow the economy here in the District of Columbia. And I want to thank those who work with me every day. First of all, I know Jeff Miller must be here somewhere, our deputy mayor. Where are you? Where are you, Jeff? How you doing, Jeff? And Aaron McKinney, who runs our technology programs in the deputy mayor's office. And also a gentleman who 1776 stole from us. Very smart move, guys. And that is David Zipper, who has done a great job with 1776 and with us. And what those folks symbolize, frankly, is a commitment on the part of the District of Columbia to really grow the technology sector in the District of Columbia. I remember I was in my first year of office, and I had a couple of people come to me and say, hey look, we want to go to a tech meetup tonight. I was like, what in the hell is a tech meetup? So we went, and there must have been, I don't know, 700, 800 people in that room. And it was an absolutely amazing night, amazing presentation. And to the extent that I needed to be sold at that point, I was absolutely sold on this is the opportunity for us to be able to grow the economy here in the District of Columbia. As many know, we are the seat of the federal government, and people who would define the District of Columbia, first of all, would think that we get all of our money from the federal government, which is absolutely wrong. And they would think that we are wholly dependent upon the federal economy to be able to support ourselves. And to some extent, that's not entirely true, but to some extent it is true. And one of the things we've wanted to do, and we've been working hard on, is to grow the economy here in the District of Columbia around the technology arena. And 1776 has done a great job of helping us be able to begin to realize that vision. We now have a tech corridor, which runs from our convention center all the way up 7th Street and Georgia Avenue to Petworth, about 5 miles, runs through Howard University. We have WeWork, which is another area where there are startups that are being spawned. We have on the east end of the city, the St. Elizabeth's campus, where we now have a RISE Center, which is a technology center. We have companies that are coming there, including, by the way, Microsoft, which is going to open, I think it's the only innovation center that they have in the United States now outside of Redmond, Washington, which is a great step forward for us. I understand now that, I think it was in April of 2013, when 1776 started with, of course, 0 startups, that now there are 240 startups here at 1776, and that is phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. And so, the Challenge Cup is a great opportunity for people to be able to demonstrate their great thinking, their great innovation around how we can make technology to solve problems, help to solve problems here in this city and across the world. And we are delighted to be able to start to become a big player on this big stage. I'm waiting for the people in Silicon Valley to say that they want to be the Washington, D.C. of their area on the West Coast. That will probably be a while coming. But you know what? We dream big, we think big, and we produce big. Frankly, 2 years ago, there's no way that we would have been able to get this many people in a room. So again, I want to finish where I started. I want to thank Don and Evan for the great work that they have done. You have great partners in the District of Columbia. We see our economy growing as a result of this, and we see more and more companies growing as well. When we were in China recently, there was a new operation that we've established here in the city, the Greater Washington Center, which signed up 2 firms in China that will be coming, we hope, to Washington, D.C. To be able, again, to be able to make us not just a national entity, but an international entity as we grow technology and grow our economy in the District of Columbia. So I'm delighted to be a part of the second Challenge Cup. Let's go get them, guys. Let's have a great time. And wait till next spring when everybody comes in for the second International Challenge Cup Award. Thank you all very much.
So I think there's no better way to kick off our health companies after that. So good luck. luck, Juan Pablo.
No comment for me.
So we're going into our 10 companies in the health category. I think everyone in this room can agree that we have so many massive opportunities to improve our healthcare system, whether it be at the doctor or at home or in the hospital. So to kick it all off, we're going to go start with OneEQ.
You're a tough act to follow, Mayor, so I'll try my best. So, hi, my name is Juan Pablo Segura, and at OneEQ, we are transforming the way pregnancies are managed through our product, Baby Scripts. Baby Scripts is a kit delivered to an expecting mother's home that includes a Wi-Fi connected scale and blood pressure cuff. The way it works is every time a mother steps on our scale or takes their blood pressure at home, through the data, we at OneEQ can tell which patients are more at risk for life-threatening conditions and communicate that information to their OBGYN. OB departments are our customers, and they pay us because we optimize their patient's visit schedule, amounting to 20% more money for every global fee that the provider receives. In a little more than a year, we've raised $900,000, partnered with GE's Healthy Imagination Fund. We have signed contracts with GW, Sibley, and Duke Medicine. We are reimagining a $30 billion market through the Internet of Things. Thank you very much.
Advancing Synergy's story is rooted in the thousands of women that are diagnosed with breast cancer each year. These women's stories are inspired by both resilience and need, the need to get the right information at the right time, and we do just that. We have developed a web-based application that provides women with breast cancer with critical information, virtual outreach, and support at the right time. In addition, their providers can access this information and to help monitor their patients, which saves time and money by reducing hospital visits. Hospitals' insurance pay for our service through a subscription-based model. We are currently evaluating our technology in a clinical trial of over 100 women, and all of these women have stated that our application is part of their medical team. Together, we are transforming healthcare. I am Dr. Arti Patel Varanasi, and we are advancing Synergy.
Next up is Ivana Health.
All right. So a patient walked into a Dallas hospital. Physicians there noticed he had 103 fever, and he recently been to Liberia. No one was alerted, and the patient was discharged. You probably heard in this news, this patient had Ebola. But the thing is, this is happening with patients all over the U.S. for a variety of diseases, and under the new healthcare landscape, this is costing hospitals billions. This is why we created Ivana Health, with a group of researchers, physicians, and engineers from Johns Hopkins. We've created a system that sits on top of EHRs that keeps the EHRs up to date on the latest research and regulatory affairs. We're working currently with EHRs to control 60% of the U.S. population. We're at revenue. We're working with the CDC, the Office of the National Coordinator on future electronic healthcare record policy. And we're always working. As of last night, we recently signed on a major health IT vendor that's going to take our product nationally.